Corporate Misfits, Brittany Darrington here, and I'm so excited that you were in the challenge. We're gonna talk all about how you can create an online course on Kajabi and so much more. Now, before we dive into all of this good stuff, I want you to go ahead and check out the online course guide that we have for you. This playbook will walk you through A to Z on how you can get started with your online course and so much more. We'll also be utilizing it throughout the challenge, so make sure you check it out below. Hey there, Corporate Misfits, and welcome to our 5-day challenge. We're gonna learn all about how you can create your online course in no time on Kajabi. Now, to help you get started on Kajabi, we have a really special offer that you can take advantage of. It's a limited time offer, and it's the 5 for 5 on Kajabi. Now, Kajabi is a platform where you can utilize it to help create your online course, your membership, your coaching program, your websites, your email marketing, and so much more. It's truly an all-in-one platform that you can utilize, and it can help you to take things to the next level. And it's the thing that we use to run and power our business. So here's what I'm gonna do. In our 5 for 5 promotion, we are going to also give you something very special from the Corporate Misfit Club. You are going to get access to 4 amazing designed for you landing pages that you can use in Kajabi. And also, you're gonna be able to access 25% off within our Corporate Misfit shop, where you can find other templates, you can find webinar slides, and so much more to assist you and help you to build your business up in no time. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right into the challenge, and let's get to how you are going to build a wildly profitable course on Kajabi. Corporate Misfits, welcome to day 3 of the challenge. I'm Brittany Darrington, and I'm so excited to talk all about pricing. We are going to dive into understanding your pricing for your business and how you're going to price your online course and so much more. Now, if you have not checked out some of the other days within this challenge, go ahead and do so. I'll link them below. We are talking all about how you could build a wildly profitable online course using Kajabi. It's the platform that I use in my business, and it's a platform that I help so many other course creators, coaches, and consultants to use. Now, let's talk all about pricing, because this is a question I receive more often than not. What should I price my course, my membership, my coaching program? What should I price it at, Brett? And this is usually something that I always tell people. I'm gonna give you some tips, I'm gonna give you some pointers, but overall, you are going to come up with the pricing that you believe would fit best for you and your audience. So I want you to know that at the end of the day, you are going to make that final decision. But ultimately, these tips are going to help you to get to that place so that you could do just that. So the first way for you to effectively price your product is to better understand your audience. You know your ideal customer inside and out. You've taken time to research about them and learn more about the ins and outs, what they like, what they don't like, what their desires are, and so much more. So it's important for you to think, what would my customer want if I were to charge for this product? So what would be a pricing that they could actually be able to pay, afford, or whatever it may be? What would that be? So one of the things that I like to do is I like to think about the demographics of my audience. I like to think about where are they currently at. So the people that I work with, the corporate misfits that I get the pleasure of working with, they are quitting their 9 to 5, or they have already quit their 9 to 5 to start an online course or a coaching business or a membership. They have put money aside to build this, and they are going at it already, or they are starting this process. And one thing that I have found is that they are willing to put in the time, the energy to be able to learn about this arena and also be able to see success. And so one of the things I like to do is I like to create pricing that is going to be just right for my customer who is either in the 9 to 5 trying to escape and go into their online courses or coaching business, or they have already left the 9 to 5 and they are in the process of building their online course and growing it and eventually scaling it. So one of the things that I like to do, I like to sit down and just think about where my customer is. What would be the best price for them? What would have them say absolutely yes? What would have them feel like they're out of their comfort zone? And what would be like too low where they would say, what is going on? What's wrong with this person's product. There's something not right. Maybe this is too low for what they're giving. This is crazy. So I write down those 3 things because it allows me to see which pricing would probably be just right for my audience. Which price can I have some wiggle room to be able to do some promotions with? What price would I be able to utilize if I wanted to go the higher end route? Like, what would make the best sense? So I want you to take some time to write down what is a price that's way too low, what's a price that you believe is just right for your audience, and then what's a price that is on the higher side but you believe might be a good fit for your audience. And then what I want you to do is I want you to find a couple of your ideal customers. I want you to reach out to them individually and ask them, what do you think about these prices for this program or this coaching or this membership or this course that I'm looking to create? What do you think about these prices? What are your thoughts on that? Now, the second thing I want you to do is check out your competitors. Now, if you're the first one to do what you're doing, okay, I get it. You might not have anyone to go off of, but you might be able to look at some indirect competitors who are doing something that's going to complement what you do and see what they are charging. But if you do have other people who are currently out in the industry who are doing some similar things to what you're looking to do, well, I want you to see, what are they charging? Do they have a similar ideal customer? And I want you to really do your research and your due diligence so that you don't outprice yourself in the market. Now, I know some people say, don't worry about what your price is, pick something that works best for you. But I also don't want you to not have customers. And I also want you to be in a place where you feel really confident and comfortable about the pricing that you are selecting. So the very third way to price out your course is to be able to provide options. A lot of times people like to only provide one payment option. Now, that has worked in the past, but a lot of people like to see multiple options to choose from. So if you have an online course and let's say it's $9.97, well, you might have a one-time payment at $9.97, and then you might have 3 payments of a certain number that ultimately allows your customer to choose, should I go with a 3-payment plan or should I go with the one-time payment? Now, with the one-time payment, you might give some perks or bonuses for moving forward and paying all up front. And you also want to think through, if I were to give this person who's going on a payment plan, if I were to give them the option to pay on a payment plan version, how am I going to go about that? Am I going to release all the content up front? Am I going to drip it? I want you to think through those full logistics, but I want you to also think, what would make the most sense? What is something that I can do that gives my customers the option to choose? So maybe they pay up front for the entire course, and maybe you have another payment option which is going to have additional bonuses. So you don't always have to discount your course or break it into payment plans if you don't want to. You can just kind of mix it up by having maybe a bundle and having a one-time payment. So I want you to think through some of the pricing options that can help you to be able to sell your course, your membership, your coaching program, and give your customers the options so that they can truly make that decision. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you behind the scenes. I'm going to show you a few of our different pricings on our templates, on our coaching programs, on our memberships, and so much more, so that you can get familiar with how we go about pricing and ultimately what our psychology was to come up with that price and how we went about researching in the market to ensure that we came up with a price that worked just right for our customers. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump behind the scenes. All about what is needed for pricing and also showcasing some of the pricing and the psychology that we have behind our business. So what I want to do is I want to show you basically one of our sales pages. I'm actually going to show you a couple of sales pages so that you understand what's taking place. So you should be able to see my screen right now. And basically what you're seeing is Course Creator Pro, one of our memberships where we sell Canva templates to help you to create and design your online courses, your coaching programs, and your membership. So basically what you're seeing here is just information about the program. But what we do is we provide multiple options for people to join. So normally people could join and pay just the $97 per quarter fee, but we also want to give a special offer to our customers if they decide they want to move forward with paying for the annual version, and we allow them to move forward with that if they choose at $297, which then allows them to get this at $74 per quarter versus $97 per quarter. So it provides kind of like a special discount where they're able to not only get this at a special price, but also incentivize them to stay in the program for at least a year. Okay, so here is the really great part about when you have multiple options. It allows you to be able to allow your customer to choose, but also to kind of reward or give additional bonuses or things like that for the person who wants to take things to the next level or a step further. So I want you to just pick things that are going to work best. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to pull up another sales page, and this is going to be for another membership. Again, just want to show you some options so that you are clearly aware of what's going to work best. So currently right now, you are going to see our Digital Launch Club. Our Digital Launch Club is an online membership that helps you learn how to launch your product, whether it's a course, a membership, a coaching program. It just helps you to create a effective and successful launch for your digital products. And then from there, it also walks you through how you are going to be able to succeed in terms of your launch event, getting ready for your pre-launch, and so much more. So we dive right into that on the sales page. And then what takes place here is we have two options. Again, we want to make it to where our customers get to decide which option is going to work best for them. So you ultimately want to be able to figure out what's going to work best. And then you want to also identify how you want your customers to pick what is the best option. Okay, so let's just do this real fast. I want to make sure. Okay, so we have $47 right here. $47 is going to give them instant access. It's going to give them amazing bonuses. They can cancel at any time. But if they decide to move forward with the option where they pay annually, it comes up to $39. So they save a little bit in fees. They're going to get 2 months free. And then they are also going to get a special bonus that they did not receive in some of the other areas. So they're going to get instant access to the club, but they're also going to get $100 credit to our template shop where they can use some of our different templates and whatnot. So I want you to just think of how can you price your product to where you can have multiple options. Maybe you have more bonuses, or maybe you have additional lessons, or how do you break your payments down to where they can pay in 2 payments versus 1 if need be, depending on the pricing. All right, let's look at some other stuff real fast. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and now pull up another product. This is just a one-time payment product. It's really simple. It's not something that you need to basically, do a sales page for. It's a very small product, but I want to show you some different things that we added in this particular section so that we are able to properly sell our product and also add more value and increase our bottom line. So let's take a peek at another product. And again, this product is going to basically be just a straight checkout. No sales pages is included. Okay. So what you're seeing here, let me just jump back so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. So as you can see, this is a one-time payment, and basically what we have going on here is a $29 one-time payment for Canva lead magnet slides to help you to promote your sales funnels and promote your opt-ins and things along those lines. We share a little bit more about what it is. We give some details and all that good stuff, but we have an opportunity to do something called a one-time offer where we can increase our bottom line and sell more and also be able to provide more value depending on if you want that or not. So if you're going to only provide one option on your sales page for a payment, maybe what you can do to help, again, increase your bottom line as well as provide more value and give your customers options to choose, you can include a one-time offer, which will allow you to make an upsell in your business and allow your customers to make a decision on if they want more or not. So this is through Kajabi. Since we're focusing mainly on Kajabi, this is going to be helpful for you to do something called an order bump. It's also known as a one-time offer, but in Kajabi, it's known as an order bump. Okay, so our psychology behind this truly is just how can we give our customers more, how can we give them what they're looking for? How can we give them more resources? How do we help them to be able to see that you can have you can have pretty much all the things that you're looking for to get to that result. So if you need templates, or if you need additional resources or motivation or trainings, like we can give that to you. So how can you help them to see that they're not alone, and how can they get to that overall result that they are looking for? And that's one of the things that I love to do when I am looking at overall pricing. So when I'm looking at a membership, if I see, hey, you know, memberships can sometimes be challenging because you jump in, all the stuff's there, you don't know where to start. What would be the best move for that customer in order for them to be able to get the results that they're seeking? And so some of the ways to do that are providing, hey, maybe there's a private community that gives additional assistance, or maybe there's an opportunity to do a group coaching outside of what's included in the membership, or here's some additional templates, or here's some additional things that you may need that will guide you to where you need to go, but guide you and help you to understand in a format that maybe you need additional resources for. Same thing with the course. Maybe someone's looking to take it a step further and they have more things that they want to achieve. And so when you give options to your customers, it just allows them to really get to pick what they believe is going to work best. So the psychology behind all of these sales page has always been, what does my customer need? And then what do they need to get this result? And then what will help take them to the next level if they decide to maybe go with a different payment option. If it's just a payment plan and we're just breaking up the payments, my psychology usually behind that is the pricing at a place where someone can easily be able to pull out their PayPal, their card, whatever it may be, and make a payment? Or do they have to think about it? Do they need to discuss it with the people who are in their lives, their spouse, their partners, or anything along those lines? And if that is the case, can I give another option and allow them to not have to necessarily go to, you know, whomever they might be, a spouse, or maybe just looking at their own bank account. Like, I don't want them to have this moment where they're like, you know what, I can't get the resources I need because I can't afford it. So sometimes that payment option allows me to help my customer to say, you know what, I can afford the 3 option payment versus the 1 upfront payment for $19.97 for $1,097, right? So $907. Can't even speak today. So $997, something along those lines. So if that is the case, then how can I break it into 2 payments or 3 payments or something along those lines, to where my customer is not having to sit and think, do I have to choose between some of the other things that I need in my life, or can I make this work for my life if that's needed? Okay, so go ahead and get started with creating your pricing in your business. I can't wait to see what you come up with. And also leave a comment below letting me know how you're going to go about your pricing option. Are you going to add bonuses and bundles? Are you going to give a payment plan option based off of your price? What are you going to do? I want to know in the comment section. And don't forget to download the playbook so that you can also start building out the steps each and every way. And if you have any questions, just let me know. All right, have fun with this challenge. I can't wait to see you build your wildly profitable course on Kajabi.
Hey there, corporate misfits. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Go ahead and hit subscribe so you can be notified of some of our upcoming videos.